These are the best free-to-earn airdrops that you can qualify for today and start getting some money in 2024, even if you're starting with absolutely zero. Now, I'm sure you've heard of airdrops like Barachain and Tyco, among others, but the issue with these airdrops is that there's just so many people farming them. There's millions of people, millions of different addresses interacting with Tyco and Barachain, for example. And also, it might be too late to start now. Tyco has been around for a long time now. However, there are still plenty of opportunities, and I'm going to walk you through. So let's start off with some completely free to earn airdrops, including testnets, and then I'm going to show you a couple of bonus ones which you can qualify for without spending any extra money if you already have some assets in the Ethereum ecosystem and the Cosmos ecosystem. So, first of all, for starters, this is Shardium. Shardium testnet is one of the best options remaining for testnet airdrops that I think will A, actually be valuable, and B, still have a chance to be farmed. So it is a pretty serious EVM-based L1 blockchain, meaning that you can use a wallet like MetaMask to complete the test and tasks. They've raised at least 23.6 million in a couple of rounds, and they have confirmed airdrop of 5%. As they shared it here in this blog post, it is an incentivized testnet, which means by interacting with it and doing some things with free tokens, testnet tokens, that actually don't cost you any money, you can qualify for a portion of this airdrop. So this type of testnet airdrop is a perfect way for you to start out, even if you're a completely beginner, even if you have absolutely zero capital. Now, it's not necessarily gonna give you huge advantage, like it's not necessarily gonna give you $10,000. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. You're probably gonna not get like tens of thousands of dollars. However, you could easily get 4 figures, like $1,000 or more, by just doing a couple of simple things. Now, I found a great thread on Twitter by this person. It's called Hitaro, and he or she walks you through step by step exactly what you need to do in order to actually qualify for this incentivized testnet. I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. Just search for Hitaro, and it's really good guide, step-by-step strategy. All I'm gonna say is that this airdrop is gonna have 3 phases. Phase 1 is for early contributors, then phase 2 is incentivized testnet, and it's gonna finish with phase 3 of a mainnet campaign. Now, of course, the largest portion of this airdrop is gonna go to the mainnet campaign, and currently it's actually in the early contributors phase. However, you can still participate in this. The early contributor segment of the airdrop campaign started on the 2nd of February, and it is not actually finished yet. So that means there's still an opportunity to become an early contributor. However, in order to do this, you're gonna have to do like a bunch of stuff. So there is a list of activities that you can do down there, and some of these items are not included on the thread that Hitaro posted on Twitter. And actually, when it comes down to contributing to testing the new network, the Shardium network, which, by the way, is sometimes kind of buggy and takes a little while to do, but not everybody is going to actually win. The top 1K contributors are going to get a way larger allocation. So you're incentivized not just do the things listed in this Twitter thread, but to do them often. All right, you know, social media things, Twitter, Discord, servers, whatever, you got to do them often. And you have to try to be in the top 1,000 contributors. And the other 25,000 contributors will be randomly selected to get a portion of the airdrop for early contributors as well. So in a nutshell, if you want to get more, you got to do more. Now, when they launch the next phase, of course, there will be more opportunities to qualify and to do other things on chain to get a portion of this airdrop. But obviously, the earlier you start, the better, right? And the more you do, the better. So yeah. All right, next up, I've got one which is way easier than this one, but well, it's not so lucrative. It's called Vell Data. Maybe you've heard about it. So a lot of people have been talking about this one, and it's actually really simple. All you gotta do is to go to their application here and then sign up for the platform with an email and a password. And once you do that, you'll have access to their application, which is basically a data service provider for different crypto markets. Now, this is kind of a reminiscent of the Arkham airdrop, which people got a couple of $100s by simply signing up for an account. Yeah, it's really easy to do so, but as I've told you, you're not going to get thousands of dollars even, and it's definitely more speculative. However, it's very simple to do, and it's possible you could get a small free airdrop just like people got with Arkham, which is a very similar type of idea, and it's not bad to have this one. Next up, let's talk about IONet, which is a larger portion and a larger opportunity, in my opinion, than Vell Data. And it's actually another confirmed airdrop that you can qualify for by completing a few very simple and completely free tasks. So what actually is IONet? You can find it over at io.net. They're calling themselves like the internet of GPUs, and they're using a lot of great buzzwords like AI, decentralized physical infrastructure, and these are the type of tokens that could actually not only drop a decent amount to users, but then also actually go up in price. Because these are some solid, really hyped narratives right now. You know, AI technology and all of that. And this is going to be powered by Solana. And it'll use AI and decentralized GPUs to fire up different AI applications. And apparently, they will cut the cost of AI and machine learning by 90% and plus. And of course, they're going to be launching a token. The IO token is launching in Q2 in 2024, and they currently have a Galaxy campaign on right now called the Ignition Airdrop program by IONet, and it's a bunch of social tasks. So you have to follow them on Twitter, retweet some stuff, join the Discord, and do that sort of things in order to qualify for some points. You've got these like daily tasks, regular ones, AI tasks, and if these points on Galaxy are actually an input into the airdrop, because they're literally calling that like the Ignition Airdrop program, and the token is launching relatively soon, then you should probably just go ahead and do them. They're very simple tasks to complete, and not that many people have done it, less than like 100,000. Actually, it's more now. It's like 122k followers, as you can see. And it's way, way less than the Barrett chain, let's say. Millions, like literally millions of wallet addresses have been interacting with that. So this is a pretty nice opportunity. And yeah, the coin will launch in like the next 3 to 4 months from now. And the last one is Grass. I gotta mention Grass. This is another decentralized physical infrastructure and AI play that's completely free to participate in. This one has been around for a longer time than IONet. And so, yeah, it definitely has a lot more people farming it. However, I think this could also be quite big, and it's really simple. All you have to do is to download this browser extension. And then, if you have excess bandwidth from your internet connection, it basically delegates that to the Grass network, which then sells it to other people. And in exchange for doing that, you receive Grass points. That's going to be converted into a Grass airdrop. The structure of Grass is somewhat Ponzi-nomic because you refer people to other people and get points for that. And then if they refer, you get points for the referrals on your referrals, and referrals, you know, I believe it goes down to like 3 different levels. However, Grass does have some solid funding. They're backed up by some pretty legit people, and I think this could actually end up being one of the most lucrative free airdrops that I'm mentioning here. Now, if you're worried about the privacy implications of connecting your internet connection, they do have a personal data protection guarantee, of course, and they say that literally all you're doing is sending them your excess bandwidth, but no one actually sees your data. However, of course, I would always recommend do some additional research if you're concerned about selling your excess internet bandwidth. And if you have a burner device or an old laptop, you can just set it up on that, you know, and maybe it'll be less of a concern to you. And that's about it. These are the 4 for today. I'll make some more. Catch you later.